So one thing, you learn to appreciate the mundane things in life. What else you would say?
Go and spend time with your real friends. Not your business friends that you've made who have all become potentially, all been very successful like you or whatever. But the friends from school who will say, Ben, actually, you're being a bit of a dick. Can we just go to a normal restaurant with normal people and normal food, not some fancy place with and have a normal conversation and just hang out?
Yeah. So you didn't realize that you were kind of avoiding something that would be very nourishing for your soul?
A lot of people, and I mean people who get big exits, especially my business friends in America, if you're starting to hang out with billionaires, that's weird, right? If that's now your life, that's a very weird, myopic, not a good representation of people. More generally, these people have nobody saying no to them. They start to believe their own bullshit. And generally, how many friends do they have that were friends when they were at school or university? Probably not many, right? So that's probably not a healthy group for you to hang out in.
But did you, talking about that, because you went back to having real friends quite a few times in our conversation. So didn't you find that those old friends also changed the way they talked to you after they knew that your financial situation changed dramatically?
A bit.
How
Not
did you deal with
my
that?
real friends, no. They were still, Ben, you're being a dick. Why? Could be anything. They were still authentic but I should have seen these friends on their terms, not on my boat, on my plane. Do you see what I mean? I was starting to stack the cards in my favour so I could basically behave the way that I wanted, because they had to, because they were so I'd have kept it much lower key. If I'd paid for a holiday for them, I would have paid for a half decent villa somewhere, not in a fancy pants area where everyone felt more comfortable. Yeah. Where I'd have probably got more genuine response from them.
So how do you go about it now in terms of when you think about your social circle? Whom do you want to see there?
In the 5 years since I stopped drinking, I've worked pretty hard. I've worked incredibly hard on my family. And I've got a small number of very close friends.